how can you develop the skill of assertive communication when it is uncomfortable for you? And I think that's something that applies to so many people, right?
Yeah. I worry that I would argue at this point that assertive communication should be included in lots and lots of therapeutic experiences for people, right? If people are in therapy, one of the things they should be learning to do is to learn to assert themselves. And so to define that somewhat loosely, I guess, what I'm talking about is being able to comfortably state your needs or wants in a conversation in a way that doesn't necessarily interfere with the needs or wants of another person, or at least the needs of another person, or the rights of another person, I should say. And so it may interfere with their wants. In fact, it probably does. That's probably where a big part of the problem comes from. The way to learn that is ultimately through practice. It's to be able to actually, and sometimes you do this, you can practice in advance of a conversation and say, okay, so how am I going to state this? Sometimes if you're in therapy, a lot of times what you do is role play those conversations, and maybe that is something that is needed. But the way to get comfortable with it is ultimately to try it and practice in relatively low stakes situations. And then as it works and as you start to get more comfortable with it, you can start to increase kind of the who and the when, those things.